Football Focus exclusive breaking news. Mohammed Kudus's hilarious mistake after scoring Tottenham's winner leaves everyone stunned. Subscribe to our channel to get daily Tottenham breaking news and analysis through voice. Listen to the news and let us know what kind of news you want in the comments. Let's get to the main topic. Mohammed Kudus might have stolen all 3 points for Tottenham Hotspur against Leeds United, but it was what happened after his stunning winner that had everyone talking. The Ghanaian international, whose relentless energy and unpredictable flair have become a trademark under Thomas Frank's management, ended up at the center of a hilarious moment that perfectly summed up his infectious personality and Spurs' current team spirit. Kudus had been one of the brightest sparks on the pitch all afternoon. Leeds, backed by their roaring Elland Road crowd, had come at Tottenham with fierce intensity. Daniel Farke's men pressed high, snapping into every challenge, determined to make Spurs uncomfortable. But even under pressure, Tottenham's structure, disciplined yet daring, allowed their attacking players the room to break forward when it mattered most. And when it mattered most, Kudus delivered. His winner in the 82nd minute was everything Spurs fans could have hoped for: composed, clinical, and courageous. The move began with Rodrigo Bentancur's sweeping pass out wide to Brennan Johnson, who darted forward before cutting the ball inside to James Maddison. A clever feint drew 2 defenders, and the ball was rolled perfectly into Kudus' stride. One touch to set himself, one to finish. A low, ruthless strike into the bottom corner that sent the traveling fans wild. Kudus wheeled away, arms wide, soaking in the chaos of Tottenham celebrations. But here came the moment that sent social media into meltdown. In the adrenaline rush, Kudus sprinted toward the corner flag, leapt over the advertising board, and began celebrating in front of the wrong set of fans. It wasn't until he noticed the stunned looks and half-hearted claps from a few confused Leeds supporters that he realized his blunder. The look on his face was priceless. Within seconds, his teammates were in stitches. Mickey van de Ven was first on the scene, pulling him back toward the Spurs section while laughing uncontrollably. Even Maddison, usually one for measured reactions, couldn't hide his amusement. TV cameras caught Ange Postecoglou on the touchline shaking his head with a grin, clearly appreciating the comedy of the moment. "I think the adrenaline took over," Maddison joked after the match. Kudus didn't even know where he was. He just knew he'd scored and wanted to celebrate. Classic Kudus moment. The Ghanaian star, for his part, handled it with the same charm that has made him a fan favorite. Speaking to reporters post-match, he laughed it off, saying, "I just saw a lot of people in white shirts and thought, yeah, that's us. My bad, the emotion got me. But it's all love." His self-deprecating humor only added to his growing legend in North London. Tottenham fans flooded social media with memes, jokes, and admiration. Some called it the most Kudus thing ever, while others said his mix-up showed just how human and lovable the player really is. He scores, he celebrates with the wrong fans, then he laughs it off. "That's our Kudus," one fan posted on X, formerly Twitter. The funny incident overshadowed what was, in truth, an important and hard-fought victory for Tottenham. Leeds had equalized earlier through a sharp Patrick Bamford header, but Tottenham's resilience, anchored by Van de Ven's defensive dominance and Vicario's sharp saves, gave them the foundation to push for a late winner. Kudus' goal not only sealed 3 crucial points, but reaffirmed Tottenham's growing identity under Frank. Spurs have become a side that combines grit with entertainment, precision with personality. Kudus epitomizes that balance. Since his arrival from West Ham in a headline-grabbing summer move, his impact has been immediate. His directness, confidence, and ability to conjure something out of nothing have added a new dimension to Spurs' attack. But beyond his footballing ability, it's moments like this, a mistaken celebration turned into a shared laugh, that make him so magnetic. Football is full of emotion, and Kudus wears it on his sleeve. For all the tactical sophistication and data-driven analysis that define the modern game, these human moments still remind us why fans connect so deeply with players like him. And the reaction in the Tottenham camp told its own story. After the final whistle, as players gathered in front of their away supporters, Kudus was given playful nudges and applause by his teammates. Destiny Udogie, always the Joker, mimicked his wrong-way run as they walked off, sending everyone into laughter again. Even Frank couldn't resist commenting. "It's a brilliant moment," the manager said. "It shows the passion, the emotion. Kudus gives everything. If he ran the wrong way, it's because his heart was going faster than his head. I'll take that every day." For Tottenham fans, the moment was more than just comic relief. It symbolized the renewed connection between players and supporters, a unity that had wavered in recent years, but now feels tangible again. Kudus's accidental celebration wasn't embarrassment, it was endearment. It made supporters feel part of the story. Every club needs those players who embody the joy of football, the ones who play with freedom, who make mistakes with a smile, who remind everyone that football is supposed to be fun. Kudus, without a question, has become that kind of player for Tottenham. In the dressing room, the laughter continued. As reports suggested, Maddison and Son Heung-min teased Kudus by asking him if he'd like a map of Elland Road for next time. The Ghanaian reportedly replied, "Next time I'll celebrate twice, just to make sure." Tottenham fans can laugh now because they're smiling on the pitch too. With the win, Spurs maintain momentum in their push up the Premier League table. The football is sharp, the atmosphere vibrant, and the squad seems to have rediscovered that priceless mix of belief and humor. Kudus's misdirected celebration might have been unintentional, but it's quickly become symbolic. It represents a team that plays without fear, celebrates with heart, and can laugh at itself along the way. And for Tottenham fans, that's exactly what they've been yearning for. A group that fights together, laughs together, and wins together. Mohammed Kudus's goal gave Spurs victory. His mistake gave them a memory. And in football, sometimes that's the best kind of moment, when joy and imperfection collide to create something unforgettable.